Last year on this day, Melissa McGrath felt like it was a normal day. She could not wait for the race to begin.
I was nervous. It wasn't the first marathon I'd ever run, but my first Boston. But I was so excited and so happy to be there and just feeling so blessed to be able to be a part of all of that.
While at mile 23, McGrath received a phone call from her husband about the bombing.
He called and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm running. I'm almost done." And I didn't believe him.
Before this, security had never been a thought for McGrath.
You know, the first one was the Indianapolis half marathon, and I certainly thought about the security more. I had never really thought about security during a race before, but I think that runners are a strong-knit community, and I wasn't going to let it stop me from running.
She has not only learned endurance for running, but she has learned a lot about her love of life.
If anything, it just taught everyone that it could have been us, and that life is so fragile. So I was feeling blessed to begin with to be able to run the marathon, but now it just kind of does make me appreciate it even more.
With her appreciation of life, she thought about the course of events during her day today.
Looking at my watch and thinking, okay, at this time I was starting, at this time I was running.
McGrath thinks the race Monday will be exciting for the city of Boston.
There's going to be even more runners. It'll be the biggest Boston Marathon in the history. And I think it'll be a celebration more than anything.
The happiness from the celebration will not cover up the sorrow that many have for the victims of last year's race.
As tragic of an event as it was, I'm happy that people haven't forgotten it. But I think, if anything, it's just made not just the city of Boston, but the whole country stronger.
McGrath has not let the tragedy from last year stop her from competing in marathons in the future. In Muncie, Macy Thombleson, NewsLink, Indiana.